Escape global music. What are you escaping from?
What up, what up, what up? It's your guy. D to the A to the R to the N. Bars. And you now live with the Bars Report. That's right, my friends, the Bars Report. And today we're going to be talking about Cardi B spazzing on Joe Budden. Say word. About time. About time. About time. Yo, alright, not for nothing. I'm a fan of the Joe Budden Report. You know what I'm saying? Joe always talking about he loved Cardi. Joe always talking about he loved Cardi. This is a fact. He do. But there's always that underlying shade. You know what I'm saying? He do be putting her in conversations where Cardi don't even belong. Like they could be talking about a new single from a new MC, from a new femc. Or an old femc. Oh, but it ain't like Cardi. Oh, but it ain't like Cardi. Or, oh, she got one over on Cardi. Or she got one over on Cardi. Always kind of like, it's like a sidelined compliment. Now, again, I ain't taking no sides in this, but I'm not. At the same time, if you look at Joe Budden might be comparing all these people to Cardi because he loves Cardi. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, yo, because this is wild, man. Like, let's uncover what went down today. So apparently, Cardi B was on X, right? She was on like the X talking thing. I forget what the app is called. I'll post it though. And yo, she was going crazy on Joe. She like, I can't take it. I can't take it. This is the straw that broke the camel's hump. Or nah, she was like, this is what broke the glass. This is what broke the glass. Like, more or less, yo, like he been spazzing. He was like, yo, he's obsessed with criticizing me. He's always bringing me up in every conversation. Talking about, he talked to somebody that from Atlantic Records that heard the album, but ain't nobody heard the album except for Cardi and her engineer. That's it. Ain't even her manager ain't even heard it. She says she don't send her music to nobody. You compare me to old rappers. You compare me to new rappers. Since you love all these other rappers so much, why don't you talk about their albums? Why don't you talk about their singles? Why does it always revert back to me? Paraphrasing. She said, you sat up here with me when I was going through it with my husband, and it ain't no boyfriend. I'm in a whole marriage. It don't matter if it's my music life or my personal life. You always talking about it. When's the last time you ever complimented me? Joe Budden responded, of course. He had a couple tweets where he was like underlying the whole thing. He didn't really worry about it. He wasn't really concerned about it. He was like peace and love to Cardi and pretty much downplayed the whole situation. More or less, you already know what that is. That response ain't going to come out on no Twitter. That's going to be on the podcast because that's going to be the draw to get the people back inside. Because that's what the people want to know, and that's what the people want to hear from him. He'll probably even put that on, what's he got that you got to pay for? His Fansly? That'll probably be a Fansly exclusive. Watch it. I'm around for it too. I don't really have a horse in this race. I mean, you got Joe Budden over here, always comparing and putting people on a pedestal when it comes to him and Cardi B. And then on the other hand, you got him. You got Cardi B, where she feels attacked because he's always putting her in the conversation, and that could lead to confrontation with other women. It makes the competition where there doesn't need to be a competition. Even when there's no beef around, even when nobody's beefing about nothing, you're still hearing about these two talking about what they're going through. Well, you know what it is, guys. Try not to get mad about the situation. You know, it's hip hop. People are always going to have their opinions, and people aren't biased by them. Joe Budden has a very powerful voice in the culture, and he's made a lot of good music. You know, so it's like people take what he says at face value. Like what he says goes for a lot of people. So I can understand with his type of power, how that would make somebody like Cardi B feel the way that she does. Attacked. Twisting the narrative about her and her album that has yet to come out. Well, anyway, that's all I got to say about that. You know what it is. It's your guy, D to the A to the R to the N. Bars. Shout out our sponsors, Escape Global Music, Rhythm Brewing. Pop one for your boy. Sip and find your rhythm. You know what it is, man.
Escape global music. What are you escaping from?